I will never not have time to talk about the McDonald's coffee lawsuit incident. All right, so let's do this. Stella Liebeck was 79 years old in 1992 when she spilled coffee from McDonald's, and it resulted in third degree burns over her perineum, vaginal area, inner thighs, and it caused her tracksuit to fuse to those areas. This case was touted all over the world as the epitome of a frivolous lawsuit, but it was not a lawsuit about whether or not coffee is hot. It was about whether or not the coffee was brewed at a degree that was too hot for human consumption and could cause dangerous burns, which it was and which it did. And not just in Stella's case, there were over 700 different cases of people getting dangerously burned by the McDonald's coffee and McDonald's settling out of court. During the trial, the jury heard the evidence that in the McDonald's operational manual, the franchise told their employees to brew the coffee at 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was determined that at that temperature, it could cause third-degree burns in 3 to 7 seconds. Stella initially tried to settle out of court for $20,000, which was just the amount of her medical expenses, and McDonald's refused. They offered her $800 instead. Stella required skin grafts due to these burns. McDonald's then went on a smear campaign to paint this as the picture of a frivolous lawsuit, which we already discussed they were successful in doing because they put out a bunch of commercials and a bunch of things in the paper, and they basically were saying, hey, look how crazy this is, and people bought it because to this day, people still bring up this case as the epitome of, oh my gosh, Americans, they just want to be so happy. They don't even know coffee is hot. It was never about whether or not coffee is brewed and is hot. It was about whether or not McDonald's was negligent in terms of how hot they were brewing the coffee, which they were.